Michael changed the game because everyone tried to do the things that he did. He would drive down, dunk on people with their tongue wagging and all that stuff. What he became, the evolution, I mean, it was like, wow. When you have a guy with the kind of notoriety, the kind of popularity that Michael has, it's good for the whole entire league. You know, y'all keep calling it the double nickel game.
New York City is our setting for today's contest. And there's been no shortage of buzz in the streets leading up to this game. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Coach Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg. David Aldridge will join us from the sideline moments from now. Since Michael Jordan's return, the Bulls have a 2-2 record. And, Mike, now they take on the challenge of facing the New York Knicks here in New York City.
Kev, lots of people wondering if MJ is back to 100%. You look at his stat line as of late, he's just below his career averages.
After only 4 games, Clark, it's probably fair to say Jordan is still getting up to speed.
And getting back into shape, too, Kevin.
Yes.
You can't get your legs back overnight, particularly when the games are coming as fast as they are. You don't get a lot of practice or conditioning time. But as he gets into the swing of things, there's no question his numbers will come back, too.
Boy, but this game could ignite him. Going over the starting lineups for the Bulls, it's B.J. Armstrong at the point. Then the dynamic duo of Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. Then it's Tony Kukoc at the 4. Down low, they've got Will Perdue. For the Knicks, they'll start off with Derek Harper and John Starks in the backcourt, with Anthony Bonner and Charles Oakley at the 3 and 4. And at center, Patrick Ewing.
It's going to be interesting to see how Jordan takes on this. Knicks team. Will he try to outsmart New York, or is he ready to go toe-to-toe?
A red-hot beginning to this game.
Well, he's a real good offensive player, so they want to get him going early.
A shot by Starks, no good. Quick start for the Bulls in this one. It's a 5-point game. And here's Jordan outside. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound. You know, Clark, big challenges historically have a way of bringing out the best in Michael Jordan.
And, Kevin, I think that's exactly why this is a game people have circled on the schedule for a while. This atmosphere, taking on a rival on their home court, you know that gets the competitive juices of Michael Jordan stoked up.
Yep, that's what drives him. You're right. Big expectations for Michael Jordan tonight, Coach, especially on the offensive end of things.
Yeah, people are hoping his explosiveness returns. They want to see the guy who can drop 40-plus points in a night like it's nothing. They can't expect him to miss that shot consistently.
Here's Jordan. That shot, no good. And New York will come the other way. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Knicks trail by 5. Starks with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Starks the pass to Oakley. 2 points. That one goes. Oakley's got his second bucket tonight.
Things had been going a little bumpy for the Knicks this season, but ever since New Year's Day, they've been playing great basketball and look pretty intimidating out there.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, Mike. Their record since the new year, a very impressive 31-11. I think that sends a clear message to other teams around the league that we're here and they have real playoff aspirations and potential.
Here's Pippen. Outside Jordan. Launches it. No good on that one. So New York will take it the other way. Here is Bonner. New York again turning it over. Luke Longley's checked in for Purdue. The Bulls leading by 3. You talk about a hostile crowd, Coach. These Knicks fans are going to be very vocal, it seems, all game long.
It's part of what makes Knicks home games so intimidating. Just being in this building can give teams nerves. And it could be a factor for the Bulls in this one if they let the crowd get under their skin.
Yep. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Ewing. Ewing's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Down low. Here's Oakley, and he banks in the layup. Oakley's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Nice high percentage shot for New York. We might see them relying on those easier looks going forward. As a bigger and older squad, that's what they should be about.
A couple big names from New York have missed time this season with injuries, including Oakley. So, yeah, they try to not overwork themselves and go after simpler shots.
They double him with Jordan. Goes back up. Shot's good by Oakley. Oakley's got 8 points.
Nicely done by John Starks there. Got the ball right to the shooter on time and on target.
And Jordan renewing old acquaintances. And for more on that, let's bring in David Allman.
Thanks, Kevin. When Jordan left the NBA, few guys could guard him as well one-on-one as John Starks. Part of Starks' success was that he was able to hand-check Jordan effectively. But now with the rules changes to hand-checking, Starks will have to find a different approach. We'll see if he can adapt and come up with similar results. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, one of the interesting stories, David, thank you. And we know Jordan, Mike, has only been back a handful of games. One of those interesting stories, will Starks be just as effective tonight as he was when Jordan was playing years ago?
Well, there are lots of factors beyond just the rule change. Starks is just as out of practice guarding Jordan as Jordan is being guarded. I don't think they guarded you on the baseball field. No. So it's hard to say.
Yeah, it's going to be fascinating to watch. Something we expect to see Chicago doing in this one, Clark, is trying to stop Starks from sinking 3-pointers.
Yeah, because if he gets going from behind the arc and finds a rhythm, that could mean real trouble for the Bulls. So I think they'll try to run him off the line and keep him from knocking down threes all game long.
That'll be a chase to watch.
Just 2 days ago, Jordan hit a buzzer beater to steal the win off the Atlanta Hawks. Not bad for only your 4th game back in the NBA.
You know, he also, Mike, was the leading scorer in that game as well, racking up 32 points. Chicago fans were very glad to see him show up like that in the clutch.
And Davis gets it to go.
Well, he's consistent from out there, especially when you give him room.
And so Jordan will bring it up for Chicago. They lead by 4. From deep 3-point range, Jordan with another miss. So it's the Knicks now. Anthony, the pass to Ewing. It's good. It's his 2nd basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Man, what a shot from Ewing. Fought through the contact and knock it home.
And 3 from Jordan. Michael Jordan all over Starks in this one. No answers for him so far.
Big effort gets the big reward. Simply outplaying the defense.
Michael Jordan getting it done for Chicago. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We've got more in store for you right after this. Welcome back, everyone, to New York City, where the Chicago Bulls are taking on the New York Knicks. And our second quarter is getting going here.
The atmosphere in this building right now is fantastic as we go into the second quarter. This New York crowd is making noise and letting their Knicks know they've got their back.
Oh, man, how good is that? You got to love watching them rise up and finish with power.
But Clark, when the defense is this weak, you should expect to get dunked on. They deserve it.
For sure.
I tell you, they deserve it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they were expecting. It's their fault giving him these kinds of opportunities.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. B.J. Armstrong is out there with Jordan. Then it's Kukoc. Then there's Wennington. And it's Pippen in at the 3 spot. Chicago leading by 3. The energy of these New York home games, Clark, it is one of a kind.
Well, it's a special place. The fans really know the game and love it. And this is what basketball is all about to me. 2 great teams going at it. while the fans are being heard loud and clear.
Yeah, they know the game so well. You're so right. Harper kicks to Bonner. Poked away. Pippen with the steal. Oh, Mike, what a fantastic first quarter Jordan had on the offensive end of things.
He's scoring practically at will, getting the shots he wants and draining them. We'll just have to wait and see if the Knicks let him keep this up.
Starks outside. Pass to Ewing. Some nice passing by New York here. There's the feed to Oakley. And Charles Oakley out there with the slam.
Boy, how about the night from Oakley? He's been on fire, shouldering the load.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Jordan looking around. No good on the three. Knicks trail by 6. Outside Harper. All alone. Rebound by the Bulls.
Boy, that's as good a look as he's going to get, in my opinion. He's just got to shake that one off. And
oh, my goodness.
Man. One thing that hasn't suffered with Jordan since his leave of absence, his efficiency from the free throw line. He enters this game having only missed 5 of about 30 total attempts. That's pretty good.
Jordan's free throw shooting has always been a hallmark of his game, averaging around 84% on shots from the stripe. That muscle memory clearly serving him well.
Chicago calls timeout.
I think the coach wants to fine-tune his lineup right here, looking for that magic combination, that ideal combination to be able to take advantage of this opposition.
And he needs to let some of these guys catch their breath. Everyone is playing hard out there.
Purdue is checked in for the Bulls. The Bulls leading by 6. What a game so far for Michael Jordan, coach. He's playing very assertively on offense.
And Patrick Ewing has not been able to do much about it. His own numbers just don't even come close to Jordan so far.
Pretty surprising.
You know, looking at this Knicks team, this is the first time they've really been at full strength this season. Injuries really took its toll on them.
And the Bulls get it back. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Coach, now that injuries are hopefully behind them, is it smooth sailing for these Knicks?
Well, now they have to get used to these new lineups fast, because the postseason is not a place to be figuring things out. So hopefully they click in the next few games.
They're going to have to.
And you see Jordan wearing number 45 out there. The same number he was wearing on the baseball diamond. Not his usual 23.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, if he wanted to be 23 again, he'd have to pull it down from the rafters back home. He retired, so they retired his jersey. But it's still a little weird to see him wearing 45.
Williams, he's checked in for New York. Davis comes in for Bonner.
And you can't allow Michael Jordan to get inside position. Once you do, you pretty much have to foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And both free throws good for Jordan.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Passes it to Starks from downtown. Nothing falling for Starks in this one. His slump continues. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 13-4 run right now. They grab their own miss. Outside for Jordan. Jacks up a 3. Purdue the pass to Kukoc. And here's Jordan outside. Cans it from downtown. Jordan's got 36.
It makes you feel a little nostalgic to see Michael Jordan back in New York, a place where he's been a part of some heated and iconic games. against the Knicks.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge. David, what do you have?
Thanks, Kevin. Now, since Jordan's big return, Chicago is just 2-2. From what I'm overhearing in the huddle, they think this could be a big night. Guys?
Wouldn't that be something, David? Thanks for that. Mike, sounds like the Bulls have a lot of good energy right now.
A win here would certainly be a statement. It would also help show people that MJ is back.
Yeah.
And that these Bulls mean business.
Big time, you're right. Clark, this is Jordan's 5th game back with the Bulls, but it still feels like he's in the middle of his return.
Kevin, I agree with you. The return tour, not quite over yet, but seeing him here on the Knicks' home turf again, it's almost like he never left.
Yeah, thank goodness he is back.
Yes.
No good on that one.
A steady hand at the point. Derek Harper is someone who can score, create for others, plus he's a really good defender.
A different look for New York. Smith comes in for Charles Oakley, and Anthony subbed in for John Starks. Then for the Bulls, Luke Longley's checked in for Purdue. Blunt comes in for Tony Kukoc, and Kerr subbed in for B.J. Armstrong. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Pippen dishes to Jordan. Lets it go from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Jordan's got 39.
Wow, the rare deep ball from Jordan. Can't leave him open like that.
Outside Anthony. Here's Harper. Smith trying to break loose. And Harper slams it in.
Turning up the intensity dial here, trying to rally his team right now.
You're right. That jam might be just what they need.
It certainly lit a fire under the bench. Hopefully the guys on the floor are feeling it too.
Fires from deep. Now Anthony. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Jordan. That's good. And so Kerr with the assist. And the Bulls lead by 15. Here's New York. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Davis kicks to Anthony. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of basketball. New York moving it around. Clock at 4. New York needs to get off a shot. And it's Davis missing.
Disruptive defensively out beyond the arc. Nice job.
Yeah, great timing. It's hard to find guys who can really alter shots on the perimeter.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. And it's gotten them up. The Brooklyn Bridge and the lights of New York City. A brisk 51 degrees outside as we get set to start the second half. Welcome back, everyone, to New York, with the Knicks taking on a head-to-head battle with the Chicago Bulls. It's been another memorable Knicks home game so far.
How great is it to see Michael Jordan back in his Bulls uniform? I mean, this is a team he's led to some incredible highs. And you can already see guys feeding off his energy, his talent, and his competitive spirit.
Let's hear from David Aldridge. David, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. With his performance tonight, Michael Jordan is on track to break a record, his own. MJ currently holds the record for most points scored by an opponent against the Knicks in New York. And that's 50 points, which he racked up way back in 1986. So this could be another historic night for Jordan in Gotham. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, Mike, wouldn't that be something if Jordan can pull it off?
And the funny thing is, this makes it hard not to root for him a little. Right. Because it would be special to get to see him pull it off.
That'd be a lot of fun. Ewing is out there with Oakley. Then there's Starks. Then there's Harper. And it's Bonner in at the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. And so here is Chicago. And since his return to Chicago, Jordan has remarked, Mike, that he sees this as Pippen's team now. What do you think?
And that speaks to the respect Jordan has for Pippen. Scotty did a great job leading this team while Michael was away, but I know everyone is glad to have him back.
Including you and I.
Yes, indeed.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Starks. Well, after a hot first half, Jordan has been looking very dominant, Mike, on the offensive end.
And you can tell it has the...
We all know the scoring record for this building, and Jordan is flirting with it right now.
Using his tremendous strength and body control, Jordan shrugs off the contact and gets the shot to fall.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
They need to use this timeout to evaluate how they can slow him down. He's lighting them up from beyond the arc.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Harper against Armstrong. On the wing, Ewing takes the 13-footer. The putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Well, Clark, it seems so far in this game, Jordan has been able to outwork Starks' defensive efforts.
Yeah, I agree with you there. He seems to be...
Wow, just one more point for Jordan to tie the record in this building. Knicks trail by 19. Harper the pass to Bonner. The dish now to Oakland. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Purdue's got 6 rebounds in the game. And 3 from Jordan. Pippen the pass to Purdue. Right side, Jordan. The tray. The Knicks pull it in. Oakley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bulls seem to be doing everything, Mike, they can to silence this New York crowd.
Yeah, if these fans are bothering them, they're doing a great job hiding it. And nothing shuts up a crowd like the opposing team having control of the game.
And they've got control right now. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Bonner. Ewing trying to get open. Bonner no good. The Bulls leading by 19. The drive by Jordan. Jordan breaking his own record and setting a new one here in the Big Apple.
When you talk about driving to the basket and finishing, Jordan is as skilled as they come. Good luck to any defense trying to stop him in that situation.
Pass to Starks. Fires for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Starks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Starks has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. Jordan. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Harper. Ewing trying to get open. Harper's shot's good. Harper's got 5.
Strong move by Harper. That's the advantage of having size in the backcourt. It makes a team more versatile at both ends. These are 2 teams we've seen clash many times, including when the Knicks defeated the Bulls in last year's playoffs. Fiercely competitive series.
Here's Jordan. The record continues to climb for Michael Jordan.
Excellent pressure from Armstrong wins him the steal, and he knows just what to do with it.
And it's Michael Jordan, coach, who has looked firmly in control in the back half of this game.
Meanwhile, Ewing has kind of been diminished out there. Not much of a contest right now between these 2 stars.
For the Knicks, Smith checked in for Oakland. Davis comes in for Bonner. And Anthony subbed in for Harper. Longley's checked in for Chicago. Blunt comes in for Tony Kukoc. Inside, here's Davis. Scottie Pippen grabs the miss. Pippen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Last season, the Knicks were able to overcome Chicago. 55 points for Michael Jordan tonight. The double nickel for MJ. What a performance. Starks outside. They get the rebound. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
A towering presence on both ends. Ewing is a nightly double-double threat for his team.
Here's Jordan, and Jordan throws it down.
He's ready, willing, and able to carry the load offensively.
Knicks trail by 19.
You know, I gotta say, Michael Jordan has looked good since making his return to the league. Generally speaking, we just weren't really sure what we could expect from him.
Here's Anthony. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, Greg is a guy who doesn't play outside of himself. He's a hard-nosed defender and good, impressive quickness, too.
So Anthony nails both of them. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. For three, Pippen. Ewing gets the rebound. Knicks on offense, trailing by 17. Smith on the wing. And it's good for two.
Good recognition. You have the mismatch, go to work.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Armstrong dishes to Pippen. Beyond the arc. It's good from long range. And the Bulls lead by 18.
Nicely done by Armstrong there. Recognized the overcommitment from the defense. Got his teammate a nice opportunity.
Second chance shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Knicks shooting their sixth and seventh free throws in the game. That's good from Ewing. Both shots good from the stripe. 15 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Davis against Pippen. Another three for Chicago.
Scottie Pippen, a dependable shooter from here now. Like how he gets his feet set first. That's fundamental, but essential.
Here's Anthony. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Well, through three quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Bulls out front, up 19. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K. Welcome, everyone, for the fourth quarter here in New York. It's been a great game here today so far, with the Knicks going up against the Bulls, with all eyes on the returning Michael Jordan.
As we get into the home stretch here, the question of whether or not Jordan has his legs back is a little more important.
On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. We've got Kukoc. Jordan is out there with Armstrong. Then it's Pippen, and it's Longley in at the 5 spot. That's tipped.
Not always easy to get a shot around the guy of Longley's stature. He uses his length to get all over it for a block.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
Will Purdue's checked in for Chicago. And the shot goes down. Ewing's got 11 points here in just the second half. But Clark, in a competitive game, Jordan might just have to tough it out on the floor.
You know, some guys think the only way to get in real basketball shape is to play the games, and I'm in that camp. And certainly if that's true, then Jordan probably wants to get as much action as he can, since he's looking to get playoff ready.
And I know he cannot wait. Harper against Armstrong. Harper the pass to Starks. 6 on the shot clock. Drops in the layup for 2. Coach, you know, the Bulls really did a solid job chasing Starks off the perimeter in this game.
Terrific defensive pressure to limit his output from range. Chicago knew that was part of Starks' game that they wanted to target, and they managed to shut it down effectively.
You bet they did. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
Just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. He's pretty much dictated the pace with the steady offense inside. And the timeout right now, probably going to be making some adjustments.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Harper, no good. Chicago leading by 21. Here's Jordan. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound. Ewing's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. This has been a stellar offensive game, Mike, for Michael Jordan.
Especially when you consider the setting. He's sticking it to the Knicks here at home. And that's a great way to let the whole world know I'm really back.
I love the way you said he's sticking it to the Knicks. Every Bulls fan right now smiling at that.
Again and again, round and round we go. This guy is knocking down those triples.
Beyond the points, he also provides spacing to this offense.
Here's Starks. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Fast break, Chicago. The shot's good from Jordan.
Jordan has taken all of the O2 oxygen out of the building right now, and the Knicks' home court advantage as well.
Harper dishes to Smith. To the wing on the left. And the rejection by Pippen.
Pippen putting in the work to get there for the denial. That was really a nice hustle play.
Coach, the Knicks' legendary home court advantage not seeming like such a factor right now.
No, it is not. The Bulls have shaken off the boos and jeers, and now they're looking to send these fans home disappointed.
There's the pass to Bonner. Now Smith. Here's Starks. New York missing again.
He needs an alternate offensive strategy because the arc is not being kind to him right now.
Pippen can't hit. Here is Bonner. Will it go? And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and two shots coming up.
Not the best free throw shooter in the league. Bonner heads to the line. Let's see if Anthony makes them pay.
That free throw good from Bonner. And a new group in for the Knicks. Williams, he's checked in for Ewing. Williams comes in for Smith. Christie, he's checked in for John Starks. And Anthony subbed in for Harper. The Bulls also changing it up. Wennington, he's checked in for Purdue. Bushler comes in for Tony Kukoc. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Armstrong. And here's Kerr from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got assist number 5 here tonight.
The number of the second half, 3. They are drilling shots.
And that starts with ball movement, putting your shooters in good positions.
Bonner inside, defended by Pippen.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Here's Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
Another big night for Jordan. What a natural scorer he is. MJ simply can do it all.
Pass to Bonner. Here's Christie, guarded by Jordan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And that one misses.
2 important things Doug Christie brings to your squad. Defense, shooting. A hard-nosed type of player.
Hubert Davis is checked in for Bonner. Blunt, he's checked in for the Bulls.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And 3 from Jordan. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Here in this fourth quarter, it has been all about the three-point shot for them.
Absolutely making it rain. And there's no better time to pick up points in a hurry.
Anthony, the pass to Davis. And the Knicks miss again. Davis has gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Here's Kerr. It's rebounded by New York. Anthony up on top, defended by Kerr. And yes, it's good.
That's simply a gimme for a player of his caliber. I mean, the defense cannot allow that.
Passes it to Bushler. A 3 ball. The shot, no good. So New York will take it the other way. Here's Anthony. Yes, that goes in.
That's the kind of look you're working towards. Nice play.
Here's Chicago. Here's Jordan. From down in the low post, it goes.
And Jordan is simply amazing at finishing through contact. Doesn't matter what you throw at him or who, he finds a way to score.
Anthony taking his time here. There's the triple. Kept alive by New York. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Leaving no margin for error. That was a terrific finish.
Clark, this is what happens when you refuse to box him out.
Yep.
Yeah, great positioning and even better timing. Superb work on the offensive glass.
A nice shot by Jordan.
They've turned it up a notch here during this home stretch.
Yeah, saving their best basketball for when it mattered the most. That's how you secure a win.
Anthony, the pass to Davis. Williams with the ball. It's rebounded by Blunt. And here's Kerr. And so, Mike, the Bulls come out a winner here tonight. A big victory for them against the Knicks.
And a triumphant return to New York City from Michael Jordan. Just a regular season contest, but having MJ back in the building certainly made this one feel special.
Clark, do you think this registers as an especially tough loss for the Knicks?
No question about it, Kevin. Always hard to lose.
When you win 6 championships and win MVPs and win scoring titles, you have to be considered one of the best. Michael Jordan had that and more. Going into the 1996 series against the Chicago Bulls, I was the defensive player of the year. Michael was the MVP, and they had made a big deal about it. But I think my mindset was just to go in there and contain him, make him take uncomfortable.
It had been deemed impossible. No team has ever returned from a 3-0 series deficit. But the Sonics have marched back from the brink and now stand poised to take it the distance. And tonight, as they approach the final leg, it's their opponent Bulls who seem wounded and weary. Once given up for lost, can they find their way to the promised land?
The city of Chicago in a warm summer day. That's our backdrop for the NBA Finals. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA Finals here in Chicago, where it's safe to say these fans did not expect to be celebrating Father's Day with the Game 6 after the way the team started this series. I'm here with Coach Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and reporter David Aldrich. And, Mike, perhaps some home cooking is just the thing these road-weary Bulls need.
Well, road-weary and maybe a little road rash with the injuries they've sustained. Ron Harper battling a knee injury that will require off-season surgery, and Scottie Pippen dealing with knee and especially ankle injuries that have limited his effectiveness.
And while the Bulls are banged up and bedraggled, Clark, the Sonics seem on the rise.
Yeah, you take a look at their big Guy Sean Kemp, an all-star. The Sonics are definitely younger and healthier at this point, but still a tall task to win 2 in a row on the defending champs' home court.
Oh, big effort tonight needed. On the floor for the Supersonics, the Defensive Player of the Year, Gary Payton. He's joined by Hawkins in the backcourt. At the forward spots, Schrempf and Kemp. And Brakowski at the 5. And the 5 for Chicago. MVP Michael Jordan and Harper are the guards. Pippen and Rodman form the front court, and big Luke Longley at center.
And after the Sonics lost the first 3 games, Coach Carl finally put the glove, Gary Payton, on Jordan. Some question what took him so long to guard the MVP with the Defensive Player of the Year.
And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
Now, here's Payton. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Seattle needs to get off a shot. And the basket by Schrempf. Hey, Clark, you look at the last 2 games for Michael Jordan. His numbers have gone down since he's been defended by Gary Payton.
Yeah, you know, through the first 3 games, Kevin, he averaged 31 points on 46% shooting. Since then, though, only 24 points on 41% shooting. That's a significant difference.
Yeah, Payton's done a great job. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one misses.
One adjustment made by Seattle coach George Karl, inserting Frank Brakowski into the lineup in Game 4.
Karl did that to add toughness to the starting unit, having Brakowski match up with Dennis Rodman.
Schrempf, and another 3 for Seattle.
For a taller guy, Schrempf can really knock it down. Defense can't be giving up 3-point looks to him.
For 3. Rebounded by Kemp.
That might as well be a layup if you give him that much space.
You have to do a better job of taking away space from him, especially when he's lining up at a 3.
And that's exactly what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Aggressive, confident, and then very explosive.
Very. The statement finish. Just one of the things he's known for.
And his teammates are loving it.
Here's Payton. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Kept alive. Hawkins kicks to Schrempf. Outside, Payton. Back to Schrempf. Nice ball movement by Seattle. The pass to Brakowski. And it's off from 3-point range. At one point during Game 5 in Seattle, the Bulls might miss 20 consecutive 3-point shots.
From deep, Pippen was 1 for 8. Steve Kerr 1 for 7 from the 3-point line. The team was 3 for 26 for the game. Those numbers have to be better tonight.
Yeah, they've got to improve in that category. Here's Payton following the basket by Michael Jordan. And the basket by Schrempf.
A terrific jump shooter. I like how they use Schrempf in this offense.
And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Oh, my!
Wow! He had some bad intentions there. Oh, boy, watch out.
Oh, boy, watch out is right.
That was crazy. Just incredible display of athleticism.
Now, here is Schrempf. 9 points in the game so far. That shot off the mark. Jordan with some nice D. With injuries to his back, both ankles, and knee, I think I've covered all bases. This, Clark, has been a very tough series for Scottie Pippen.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, he's shooting 32% from the field and just 18% from the three-point line. We know he's not anywhere close to 100%, but let's see if he can still find something extra tonight, digging deep, because the Bulls need somebody other than Michael Jordan to step up.
Indeed they do. Excellent point. Here is Schrempf following the basket by Michael Jordan. Passes to Payton. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Jordan. Chicago trailing here. And then slammed in by Jordan.
He is anchored in and making a living down low tonight.
1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. And the Sonics refusing to go quietly. And for more on that, let's bring in David Aldridge.
Well, thanks very much. After Chicago's 22-point Game 3 win gave the Bulls a 3-0 lead, everyone from reporters to even some Seattle players thought this series was over. That is, everyone but Shawn Kemp. The All-Star forward challenged his teammates between Games 3 and 4. Kemp delivered. Back-to-back double-doubles from the Rain Man have brought us back to Game 6. Kevin?
He's been terrific. David, thank you. I'll be honest, Mike, I didn't think Seattle would push the 72-win Bulls to a Game 6. Did you?
Me either. Obviously, the Supersonics are giant underdogs. They need Kemp to do the impossible again. Outplay Michael Jordan like he did in Game 4 and 5. The Chicago Bulls were 72-10 in the regular season, an NBA record for wins, shattering the old mark of 69 by the Lakers in the early 70s.
And you know, Coach, if the Bulls can finish this series off, they go to the top of the list in the conversation for the greatest team of all time. A lot on the line tonight.
Hawkins shot good. Hawkins has got 8 points.
Nate McMillan missed games 2 and 3 of this series, sidelined with the herniated disc, but the last 2 games, wins for Seattle. McMillan has been key coming off the bench.
Yeah, 3 for 4 from three-point range over the last 2. Nate's trying to play through the pain. We'll see how effective he is tonight.
The Supersonics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That one is off. He hits the second from the line. Here's Chicago, trailing by 2. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And these are his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. First free throw is good. And so Jordan nails both of them. There's 48 seconds left in the first. McMillan kicks to Hawkins. Seattle missing again.
Dennis Rodman was a huge free agent signing for the Bulls, adding toughness and rebounding to this squad.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly there. You know, it's the 5th straight year the Worm has led the league in boards. He does an awful lot to stir the drink defensively for Chicago, and the fans absolutely love him.
Here is Hawkins, following the basket by Michael Jordan. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Kerr's shot is good.
This is how you execute in transition. Kerr just outworking everybody right there.
McMillan against Kerr. Here's Kemp. And they pick up 2.
Tell you what, both teams have got it going on. I mean, playing phenomenally well.
Yeah, but I think it's going to be hard to keep this pace up. We'll see.
Michael Jordan getting it done for the Chicago Bulls. They've leaned on him for offense.
25.
It's the second quarter of Game 6, the 1996 NBA Finals. Seattle trying to extend this series. The Bulls looking to put the finishing touches on an all-time season. For Jordan into the second quarter, Mike, the shooting numbers are better than what we saw in Seattle.
Well, some adjustments from Mike. Freeing himself up for some better looks, looking like the league MVP tonight.
He does. We've got Rodman. Harper's out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Pippen. And it's Longley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Pass to Hawkins. Schrempf with it. Pass to Payton. Nice ball movement by Seattle. From about 19 feet, Kemp's shot is off. Bulls leading by 4. Jordan passes to Rodman. That shot is off. Great D that time from Kemp. It's Schrempf on the wing. Guarded by Pippen. Kemp's shot is off. Here's Chicago. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Jordan finds Rodman. Now Pippen. Schrempf cover. Off target with his three.
Well, it's obvious Pippen's injuries really affecting him. He doesn't look comfortable out there at all.
Clark, Scottie Pippen is having a hard time out there tonight, isn't he?
Yeah, he really is, Kevin. And, you know, those injuries really taking a toll. As a result, Pippen just has not been himself throughout this series.
To the middle. Fader on the way. And it's off the back rim. No good. Jordan with it. Now Payton defending. Back to Jordan. With his first shot attempt. And again, no good by Chicago. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Seattle Supersonics. Here's Hawkins. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Hawkins has got 11 points.
Retaking the lead. What a show this one has been.
So competitive. Love unpredictable games like this. Tried to answer right back with a three of his own, but not that time.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Schrempf against Pippen. Hawkins. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 3-point Seattle lead. It's another poor shooting night, Clark, for the Bulls from three. There is time, though, to turn it around.
There is time, Kevin, but I believe they've got to start knocking down outside shots. If they can't make threes, I think that puts even more pressure on Michael Jordan.
Hits the three-point bomb. Hawkins has got the lead up to 6 now for the Sonics.
He is determined to hunt shots out there on the perimeter.
And it is paying off. He's finding a big chunk of his points from three-point range.
So timeout called here, the first for Chicago. One guy who's been getting it done, Hersey Hawkins.
I know what they're talking about in this huddle. Figuring out a way to slow him down.
Bulls making a switch here. Kukoc is checked in. Chicago with the ball. And, Mike, as we can see here, a clear advantage for Michael Jordan over Shawn Kemp thus far.
MJ wants this series to end tonight. This year's MVP wants another ring. Kemp really needs to step his game up to extend this series.
He's going to have to be at his very best, you're right. Chalk up 2 there. Hawkins has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Not satisfied with this lead. That's obvious because they are trying to blow this thing wide open.
Yeah, they've really locked in here and are valuing each possession. You can tell he scanned the whole floor and found the exact right guy to feed.
It is clearly an emotional night for Michael Jordan, playing on Father's Day without his late dad.
Excellent vision on display, dropping a dime to set up his teammate.
Open for 3. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th assist in this one.
There is terrific accuracy on Pippen's shooting, and that can really open up the arc for him.
Schrempf against Pippen. Now Hawkins. He's got 18. Just 5 on the clock. Chicago grabs the miss. Jordan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And really for Michael Jordan, so much has happened since he lost his father, Mike Pacello.
Well, first retiring, trying out pro baseball, coming back to the NBA, winning an MVP. The one thing left, win a title. And you know Michael Jordan is thinking about his dad today.
Yeah, he's got it. Brakowski, he's checked in for Seattle.
On fire so far to start game 6. Kemp looking to lead this team for at least one more game.
And that one's good by Pippen.
Nice shot off the catch there. Pippen shows you a little bit of everything every night.
Payton kicks to Hawkins. Payton against Harper. Heaton inside. And there's the pass to Schrempf. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Pippen. Steve Kerr's checked in for Harper. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Schrempf. And no good. Trying to use the glass. So the Bulls lead this series, Mike, 3-2, trying to cement themselves as one of the greatest teams ever.
An NBA record, 72 wins in the regular season. But Chicago needs to close this series out to be considered the greatest.
I agree.
This is what Kukoc gives your team, a forward with some real range.
Pass to Bukowski. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Pippen against Schrempf. To the paint. Here's Kemp. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Kemp's got 6 points in the quarter.
Takes a lot of pride in getting his teammates some touches. Schrempf notches the assist there.
Jordan dishes to Kerr. Rodman kicks to Kerr. From past the arc. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Jordan's got his 7th assist here tonight. 56 seconds left in the first half. Mike, still a lot of basketball left, but much better from deep for Chicago in this one.
Hitting threes will pay dividends later on. Making those trays will loosen up a stiff Seattle defense.
Outside, Payton launches a 3. No good on that one. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. It's Jordan with the drive. And the layup's good off the glass. Jordan's got 25 points in the game.
When it comes to scoring the ball, he is prolific and proficient.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Hawkins passes to Bukowski. It's Schrempf on the wing. Guarded by Pippen. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Bukowski. Back to Schrempf. On deep. Unable to get that one. Got it off in time. And no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle. Dusk here in Chicago as the last moments of sunlight glow over Lake Michigan and the bustling downtown of Chicago, Illinois. Game 6 of the NBA Finals. It's the second half along with Coach Mike Fratello, former player Clark Kellogg, and reporter David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. The Bulls hoping to hoist the Larry O'Brien Trophy tonight. In the first half, Mike, a much more effective Michael Jordan than Game 5.
We know Michael is going to review the film with Phil Jackson, and what they've done is draw up some very nice sets for MJ.
The second half is underway, and here's who George Karl's got on the floor. Payton is out there with Hersey Hawkins. Then it's Bukowski. Then it's Kemp, and it's Schrempf, and at the small forward position. Kemp against Rodman. Pass to Payton. Clock at 6. Dishes to Kemp. The shot, no good. The Bulls leading by 4. A drive by Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
Good vision from Harper on that play. Spotting a ready shooter, finding a way to get him the ball.
And the pass to Hawkins. Now Schrempf. Here is Bukowski. He kicks it to Payton. And the layup is good. Payton's got his second bucket of the night.
And, you know, the D has to be more aware of Payton, especially when he's looking to score from there.
Things have come full circle for Dennis Rodman. Remember, the worm was on those bad boys Pistons teams that eliminated the Bulls 3 straight years.
They need to find a high percentage shot, Clark, to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
Rebound by the Bulls. And after battling Chicago for years, Clark, the NBA's rebounding leader, Dennis Rodman, now joining the Bulls.
You know, he was brought in as the final piece of the championship puzzle, Kevin. So far, so good. Rodman looking to earn his 3rd ring.
Wow. I know we could crown a champion tonight, but looking forward, huge questions for this Chicago team. With that, let's go over to DA.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Now, most of the talk this morning in Chicago isn't about Game 6, but about the Bulls' offseason. Michael Jordan, Dennis Rodman, and the head coach are all free agents. Now, management is hopeful that all three will return, but the tense negotiations are on hold. Of course, everyone is concerned first with winning a title. Back to you.
Yeah, David, thank you. There are, Clark, a lot of moving parts here. This can't be, though, their last run together, can it?
I certainly hope not, Kevin. I mean, this current Bulls core, as constituted, could go on a historic run. It would be an absolute shame if they were one and done and didn't have a chance to see how far they could play this thing out.
Yeah, I think as fans, we'd get robbed. I think we all want to see more of it. Well said.
Yeah, agreed. George Karl's adjustment in Game 4, putting Gary Payton the glove on Michael Jordan. It changed the series. Of course, the glove-winning Defensive Player of the Year this season, part of the reason Karl made that switch. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Passes it to Hawkins. And here's Perkins. Trying to get open is Kemp. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Perkins. And Gary Payton, who led the NBA in steals, but it's about more than defense, it seems like, Mike, with him.
Running the point. Payton was top 10 in assists.
Right.
Beyond the numbers, the glove is such a competitor. Never stops talking to his teammates and the opposition. The heart and soul of this Seattle team.
He is indeed. Here's Jordan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight. Free throw good, Jordan. And Seattle making a change here. Wingate's checked in. And so Jordan nails both of them. Sonics trail by 4. Seattle calls timeout. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
They simply have no answer for him right now, and he's making them pay dearly for it.
Here's Payton. He has 6. Yep, that one goes in there. Payton's got 6 in the quarter. For Seattle, Mike, to even force a Game 6, that's very impressive.
They were down 3-zip. The Sonics are massive underdogs. Just getting back to Chicago is a win for them.
Yeah. Wingate against Pippen. Schrempf passes to Perkins. One-on-one fast break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Points, assists, rebounds, defense. Scottie Pippen gives your team all of that. Every team in the league wants a guy like him.
So for the Bulls, Kukoc comes in for Dennis Rodman, and Steve Kerr is subbed in for Harper. Then for the Supersonics, Askew's checked in for Hawkins, and it's McMillan in for Payton. Wingate against Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Here's Askew. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Jordan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. With a chance to clinch the title tonight, Coach Fratello, Michael Jordan has been outstanding in the battle with Kemp.
The Rain Man hasn't been able to keep up with Jordan. The last 2 games of the series, wins for Seattle, Kemp was able to win this showdown. That is not the case tonight.
You said it. Pass to Schrempf. 1:46 left in the third. It's hauled in by Longley.
Old teammates in North Carolina. Sam Perkins and Michael Jordan won the national title with the Tar Heels back in 1982. That was Jordan's freshman year. MJ hitting the game-winning shot.
Pass to Askew. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:22 left to play in the third. To the inside, here's McMillan, and it's good, 2 points. And Sam Perkins winning a title with Jordan at UNC. But Clark in the NBA, they have been rivals, not teammates.
That is exactly right, Kevin. Perkins, a starter on the 91 Lakers that lost to the Bulls. MJ's first NBA championship. This time with Seattle, Sam is facing off against his old UNC buddy again, trying to even the score in the finals tower.
Yep, a lot of competition between those two.
For sure.
Brikowski, he's checked in for Schrempf. Askew passes to Brikowski. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Excellent finish from Brikowski that time, not settling for the layup this close.
The feed now to Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Sonics trail by 7. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the third. Wingate passes to Perkins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, Perkins runs into some high-effort defense and smartly manages to turn it into a foul call.
The Supersonics shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Snow is checked in for the Sonics. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Jordan outside. Rebound by Brikowski. Takes the three. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from McMillan.
He's a fantastic facilitator. He could virtually run a team in his sleep.
Pippen for 3. Good. And it's Jordan picking up the assist. Jordan's got his 9th assist in the game now. Outside, Perkins. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Michael Jordan getting it done for the Chicago Bulls. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. Right back after this break. This could be the final quarter of basketball this year. So far in these NBA Finals, Bulls are up 3-2. Chicago looking to close out a historic season.
Going back to Game 5, Michael Jordan just 2 points in the fourth quarter. Normally, that's when MJ takes over. Maybe Mike is human after all.
The last time the Bulls won a title, Father's Day 1993. Again, Chicago can clinch on Father's Day right now, today. Right, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Of course, this Father's Day is much different for Michael Jordan. Right after that victory 3 years ago in Phoenix, MJ lost his father, James. And he said before today's game, I'm looking forward to going out and playing hard, knowing that I'm doing what I can to try and make him proud. Guys?
Yeah, interesting day, difficult day. D.A., thank you. And Mike, things full circle for Jordan. His kids up in the stands tonight.
Yeah, Michael's playing with a heavy heart, but told us before the game he's playing to make his children proud.
Yeah, a lot of quality there for sure. They've got Harper. Rodman is out there with Pippen. Then it's Jordan. And it's Longley in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. For 3, Pippen. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10. He clocked that last game in Seattle. Why were the Sonics able to hold Jordan to 2 points in that fourth quarter?
Well, first of all, Kevin, we never see that. But, you know, Jordan appeared to be tired to me. I mean, MJ was doing everything scoring-wise. Peyton was putting a lot of pressure on him. There's no doubt about it. We'll see a different Michael Jordan in this final frame. You can count on it.
A shot by Askew, no good. The Bulls leading by 12. Jordan kicks to Pippen. Lets the 3 fly. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Pippen's got 17 points here in the second half. Mike, for the Bulls tonight, the Chicago three-point shooting is so much better than it was the other night in Seattle.
Remember, the Bulls are 48-2 at home this year. They are so comfortable in this building. That has to be a factor.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over.
Coach not pleased with this run at all. I like the timeout right here.
Yeah, they need a minute to catch their breath here, because right now the opposition is running all over them.
The Supersonics making a switch here. Schrempf's checked in. The pass to Hawkins. The three. Buries it from three-point range. Hawkins has got 21.
And man, can Hawkins really fill it up. Just on an absolute tear right now.
There's the three. And the Bulls another three.
Well, after struggling in Game 5, Pippen seems to have found his outside shot here tonight.
Pass to Hawkins. Perkins with it. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. A strong finals performance, Mike, from Michael Jordan trying to secure his 4th NBA title.
And his 4th finals MVP.
Wow.
There's no way you can keep Jordan down too long. Michael's just so good.
Open for three. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Well, they have been raining threes here in the second half.
And when a team is locked in like this from outside, they become hard to beat.
Schrempf passes to Kemp. Hersey Hawkins on the wing. 5 on the clock. Perkins trying to break loose. The shot by Hawkins, no good. Chicago with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. And it's Pippen missing.
I'm sure he's upset right now. He had a space, had it all lined up, but just couldn't convert on the mid-range jumper.
And stolen by Jordan. Scottie Pippen has been key, Mike, for Chicago tonight. A great game from this All-Star.
The Bulls needed someone other than MJ to play well. Scottie providing a shot in the arm.
A big shot. There's the lob to the hoop. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Really love watching Peyton dish it out like that. He's a true floor general who does an outstanding job of getting his teammates the clean looks.
Carrying much of the load here in this one, putting them out to a nice lead.
Peyton kicks to Hawkins. Pass to Kemp. Over Rodman. Kemp's shot is off. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
Stay aggressive. I don't ever like to see teams pump the brakes when they've got the lead. Stay aggressive, attack. A fantastic way to pad your cushion.
Absolutely. You know a run is coming.
That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. Brzezowski, he's checked in for Sam Perkins. Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over.
It appears that he's in a lot of pain, and they call the timeout, and the trainer's going to have a chance to take a look at it.
Outside, Peyton. Pulls up. 4 on the clock. That one a little long. The Bulls leading by 20. Here's Jordan. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Down the stretch, when you need buckets, go to the guy who's gotten you this far.
Yeah, he's been relentless.
Here's Peyton. Out to Schrempf. The Sonics again can't hit.
Well, that's another low percentage shot. He's been settling throughout this game for those kinds of shots.
The 3, Pippen. And the Bulls, another 3.
Playing well on both ends of the floor, stifling defense and dangerous O. That's a heck of a combo.
That's what has built this lead.
Schrempf dishes to Kemp. Some solid defense by Rodman.
Almost non-existent in Game 5. But here, Rodman putting in extra effort on the glass.
Basket counts.
I like that they're putting in the work, trying to build this lead out.
Because in the NBA, no lead is safe.
Pass to Hawkins. Schrempf against Pippen. Here is Brzezowski. The pass to Schrempf. Over Pippen. Sonics having flashbacks, still struggling in this series and not looking sharp. On the three off target.
Boy, they got lucky on that one.
Yeah, he's an incredible three-point shooter. So you are ecstatic anytime it doesn't go in.
And it's Kemp slamming it down.
Yeah, and Kemp is well known for his dunking ability. I mean, you have to keep him out of the paint or he's going to posterize you.
Passes it to Harper. Three-pointer. Drains the three-pointer.
How about the damage they've done from deep? Sniping away with great confidence.
They're certainly taking threes in bunches. Can't blame them given the results they're seeing right now.
Outside, Kemp. Pass to Schrempf. Back to Kemp. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
When you're struggling to get ahead, a mistake like that is doubly damaging.
Absolutely the wrong time for that kind of slip-up. I agree. It just destroys your momentum.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. A nice shot by Jordan.
And with this last run, they have shut the door on any chance of a comeback.
Shut the door, turned off the lights, and locked it up. Fantastic run for them to end the game.
Johnson, the pass to Wingate. Here's Askew from deep three-point range. Misses. And the Chicago Bulls have done it. 72 wins and the NBA championship. The greatest season in NBA history.
To win it all in front of their home fans, it makes this special. This team has gone through so much.
Clark, this win solidifies this Bulls team's place in NBA history, don't you think?
I agree, and I think they very well could be the best team ever. Maybe the best we've ever seen, this 96 Bulls team. And Michael Jordan, his 4th title. MJ is in the conversation for greatest player of all time.
Jordan, Pippen, Rodman, all future Hall of Famers.
Boy, if a picture is worth 1,000 words, what more can you say? And you can just see the emotion and what this moment means to Michael Jordan. Congratulations to the Chicago Bulls, 1996 NBA champions.